You're awake. Good. I was afraid I had scared you to death, or crushed you in my claws. What are you doing here? Well, I guess that's a valid question. I spotted you amongst the fleeting drapes of your kind as I flew overhead, and I was enraptured by you. You were quite beautiful, and I grew intrigued. So I landed right in front of you, and you fainted out of what I assumed was fear. I would have waited for you to wake up, but the guards of your kingdom were rather aggressive. So instead of getting pricked by their pitiful swords and lackluster spears, I simply picked you up and flew off. Why did I stop in front of you? Curiosity, mainly. I wished to speak to you and see what it was that made you seem so interesting. Your beauty is beyond compare, but there must be more to it. Once I'm satisfied and my curiosity is sated, I'll personally draw you back home. Just don't scream or run after. I just got rid of the last band of crazy weirdos trying to claim my life and treasures. Oh, and before I forget, are you needing anything? Food? Water? Nonsense. I brought you here as a guest, and I'll be damned if I don't host your stay properly. Very well. I have a small lake of pure water in my cave, and I can go out and hunt the woodland creatures in the nearby forest if you ever require sustenance. Is my cave too cold for you right now? Give me a moment. There we go. That should warm the cave a bit. Oh, sorry if that scared you. I don't have any firewood, and bringing a whole tree just seemed impractical. And I normally just brief my flames to warm up the cave anyways. Why am I being so hospitable? If I must repeat myself, I will not find myself being a bad host to my personal guest. You not being of noble blood has little to do with basic manners, my dear. Though that does surprise me to some extent. The way you carry yourself is rather elegant. What about the royal family? My thoughts on them. I can't say there's much I really know. What cares to know about that selfish lot? Honestly, why you people revere or listen to them in the first place is beyond me. But, and again, I guess you are all taught to think they're fair and kind people. If it wasn't obvious, I have very little respect for them. Does being in my company bother you? That's understandable. My actions since living in this cave must seem rather monstrous to you and your kingdom. Do I wish to sway your views of me? Part of me would be pleased if I could, but to demand that of you would be rather cruel. But I feel we've strayed off the topic by quite a stretch. I would ask, what or who are you? Simply put, I find it hard to believe you, such a graceful creature, are merely of the common folk. Mayhaps a cover, a way to live a simple life away from nobility. Just a simple farm girl. Then mayhaps some distant relative of non-human origin. An elf. A siren. And again, you lack features of either. How rude of me prattling on. I apologize for the questions, and for all the inconveniences I've caused you today. Flattering in its own way. I guess one can view it as such. I was a little concerned I may have chosen my words poorly. Still, I think I understand now, and upon seeing you more closely, you are just a simple beauty that caught my eye. A diamond in the rough, as you humans would say. Now, before I bring you back home, is there any means I could compensate you by? Now, don't be foolish and let your greed take over. Anything in this cave is my hoard. But if it's a small amount from the larger sum, I'd be willing to part with a small bag of gold. Truly, you would pass up an opportunity such as this. Perhaps there's more to you than the beauty that I saw before. But you have a request. Very well. What is it you would ask of me? You wish to have me visit you at your farm. I am a little confused by such a request. But if that is your wish, I can see to acquainting myself with your home. Though I question the reasoning behind such. You simply wish to befriend me. You are strange. But it is not an unwelcome sentiment. Very well. What is your name, then? A lovely name. I am Strahd. The rest of my title will be a little formal for this. So if everything's in order, and you can stand, I think it's best we be on our way then.